Well. The playoffs have shaked up well, haven't they? The Packers and the Colts coming up next for the Super Bowl III. Both conferences have won one Super Bowl. Who will have three? Find out next. Give us a minute here as we set up. For now, here's the playoff bracket. Please digest it. The Denver Broncos and Coach K fall in divisional round. But also we have good matches in the NFC. The Packers winning by 4 in the divisional round. The Seattle Seahawks falling by 3 to the Bears. And somehow, some way, both conference championship games ended up falling by double digits. But we are here in the booth. I am going to join my partner here very shortly, Brett Cott. And we are getting very ready here for Super Bowl III. We appreciate you guys joining us. Yes, we are doing Madden Ultimate Team, of course, after this. So stay tuned for that as well. But as of right now, I am going to get in the booth here with Brett Cott. Let's go ahead and get him in here. Brett, can you hear me?
I heard "Can you hear me" at the very end.
Yeah, I'm pretty positive we can hear you here in the stream, Brett. So, Brett Cott, how are you doing right now?
Oh, we're doing good. We got a great Super Bowl matchup today. Another great year in this league. Bit of a disappointing ending for my Steelers, but it's been a great year for the health of the league, and we're just going to keep on growing it.
Yeah, I definitely get it. Before we go ahead and get into this matchup here between the Packers and the Colts, what is your biggest takeaway from playoffs year 3? We're only doing 7 years for Dynasty and for franchise. What is the one thing that you would take away from this year, this postseason going forward into the Super Bowl?
I think my takeaway is that in the NFC, anyone can win. The AFC, you kind of have these top competitors, and you really have to pull off a couple of big upsets if you want to get your way to the Super Bowl, right? But in the NFC, we saw Omi, he had like a losing record at some point, and he won like 6 or 7 games in a row for Seattle to sneak in as the 7th seed, and he almost made it to the NFC Championship game. Nobody was really thinking about the Packers either, and he made his way all the way here to the Super Bowl. The 16-1 Chicago Bears got upset. The Lions, they lost too, even with the development of their superstar young quarterback, Paul Anthony. So, anything can happen in there. And we see it's an opportunity for the 6-seeded Packers here in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I would say my biggest thing for this playoffs is just how many close matchups there were. I want to say there were 2 overtime games, one for the Packers and one for Seattle in round 1 against the Commanders. Make sure, Brett, that you have your game open. You see the rosters and stuff like that. I will also let you do play-by-play. I will go ahead here and do the introduction of the stadium. But here we are, Super Bowl III's upon us. The Colts won year 1, and it looks like Packers are trying to stop them from 2. Here we are, folks. We enter the stadium. Year 3 Super Bowl between the Colts and the Green Bay Packers. Again, friends, welcome in. Matt Kane, the booth, Brett Cott, one of the best subs of all time in this YouTube channel. We are here live from Cleveland, Ohio, from the booth. Brett Cott next door in Pennsylvania. Brett Cott, speaking of, how is the culture out there in Pennsylvania?
Oh, the culture right now, the culture is not good in real football terms,
of course,
or in the Madden League. Having that loss to Baltimore, 4 straight regular season losses to end out the year in real life. Ultimately, though, it's better than what the Browns had to deal with. So,
oh dear God, there's some shade right there in the chat.
I'd say we're doing damn good.
Yeah, one thing we'll do while this game is paused is we are going to go ahead and meet this Packers offense here as we get, of course, the songs ready here. Or are they ready to play here? Actually, you know what? We will let them go ahead and play here. We will definitely meet the offenses. You know what? Let's just do it right now. Let's meet the offenses of the NFC. Jordan Love at quarterback, under center. Running back, Bijan Robinson. What a job he's done. X Factor 99 overall. Fullback, Taylor Robinson. Wide receiver, Devonta Smith. Jackson Smith and Jigba. Rondell Moore and DJ Chark. Dallas Goedert is your tight end. Left tackle, Talise Fuaga. Matthew Bergeson, left guard. Center, Morgan Moses, moved over from tackle. Right guard, Christian Haynes. And your right tackle, the superstar, the anchor, Joe Alt. Those are your offensive players for the Packers. Brett Cott, over to you. Snap 2 in Super Bowl 3.
Yeah, so did we just see the stretch run to the left there by Robinson? Is that what you just saw?
No, right now we should be having a handoff inside zone. Is yours lagging right now? I mean, I can do, so make sure you refresh your stream. I can go in. It should be right now first down and 10 from the fourth.
My computer's lagging.
Okay, so go ahead and refresh and see if you can go ahead and get right now to a stretch play to Bijan. Left side, and he's going to have some room to run there. Fights for about 9 to the 48-yard line. 2nd and 1 now for Green Bay.
Yeah,
If you refresh, you should have it. Go ahead.
I think you need to refresh because it's 3rd and 1. There's about to be an incomplete pass and overthrow. I think you're a bit behind.
Okay, I can definitely refresh here. Let me see if I can refresh. So right now I am seeing first down and 10 exactly.
Yeah, okay, 1st and 10.
458, 457, 456, 455, 454.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, Brett, I can take over. Go ahead.
Okay, we're good then. We should be good. All right, Love in the shotgun here. 2 receivers to the right, some tight ends to the left of the formation. It'll be another handoff here to Bijan Robinson. He gets 2 here. Bijan Robinson, the heart and soul of this Packer team. A large reason of how he got here. Normally, people in the Super Bowl are more passing teams. That's what we saw with the Bengals, with the Niners. The Packers relied on their ground game to get here, though.
Yeah, definitely, Brett. You know, having a superstar running back with Tank's a big part of this Madden game, and don't let the MUT people fool you out there. This still translates over in franchise as well for Tank.
Yeah, he gets it off. Little check down there to Robinson. Smartly there, Michael does not do the hit stick, so he actually gets the tackle there. It's 3rd and 7 now here for Love. Love making audibles here at the line. And Love, hit as he throws. The pressure gets home there for the Colts, and it's 4th down, and it's decision time, and the Packers, they're going to go for it. This is what we saw in last year's Super Bowl too. Teams were going for it early on and they were getting it. Are the Packers going to be able to get it here? 4th and 7, Love, back to pass, crossing routes over the middle. He's got Jackson Smith and Jigba here for the first down. He's not the X factor in this offense. It's Devonta Smith, but Smith and Jigba, a complementary piece here. What a conversion there. A huge conversion early in this one.
Yeah, Brett, you know, level sail is one of the best concepts of all time to ever play this game. You always work east to west. And there's going to be a toss play left side, Bijan, first down inside the red zone. But, you know, level sail is one of the best plays of all time. Gun trips, flex, all that stuff. You always work east to west. He saw the right side may have been covered. Works back to his left. Good progression there by the veteran Jordan Love.
Yes. We know that the Packers, if people have been watching any of these playoff games, they love running the triple option. They go to it there, and it works. Love making things happen down the field. He scrambles, gets 7. Packers now in the red zone, and what a message this drive is. A lot of time ticking off the clock. I think everyone goes into this game thinking the Colts are the favorite. They've been here before. They won it before. They're the 1 seed. The Packers are the 6. But the Packers having an excellent opening drive here. Robinson can't get home there, but it's 3rd and 2. An important 3rd and short here early in this game.
Yeah, Brett, don't forget $25 on the line here. It might not seem like a lot, but, obviously it's some compensation for the work and dedication in the league for every single Super Bowl win. Here comes crossfire from the linebackers, timeout Green Bay. But, this is definitely a big statement drive here for the Packers, who I believe, I could be wrong, but they only had one playoff win coming into, I don't even know if they did, coming into this year. But to make the Super Bowl this year, what a run it's been from the wild card of the Super Bowl.
Love scrambling outside. He's able to hit Bijan Robinson to move the sticks there. That's just a clutch throw here by this young quarterback. Love in real life and in the franchise in Green Bay. Run to the outside there. Bijan Robinson puts 6 on the board to cap off in a spectacular opening drive for the Packers.
Yeah, 6 points is what it is. And, the extra point going to make it 7 here, hopefully, by the kicker. It's up and it's good. But what a drive, what a statement. I lost to this team in the divisional round, still one possession score and all that stuff by 7 points. But, it's a really tough defense. Myles Garrett, Chris Jones, Nate Wiggins, how fast he is. The third, fourth year corner now out of college. This is just an amazing group that the Colts have developed. And to go out there and put 7 on the board and put pressure on, the still somewhat young Zach Wilson. He's newly, superstar because he got, it's all franchise and, things like that. Obviously, in real life, it would never happen. But to see him with abilities here, let's see what Zach Wilson can do, here on offense.
First down, Wilson goes down, but it'll be, we saw his user there get tangled up in the play. It'll be a first down on one of those tough illegal contact penalties.
Yeah, it's tough.
Now
Brett.
First down once more. Wilson got a little corner route there to Stroud. First down, Indy.
Yeah, my advice playing this Colts, team is, again, we may have lost, but we try to do our best containing him. That's really all you can do when you play great players like the Colts is you need to do the best you can to stop bleeding. And, we didn't really give up, I think, more than one 20-plus yard play on defense. And the way he won was just wear and tear on that defense. But if you're a defense, that's what you want to have happen because, as the players, or as the drives develop down the field, each and every play that they, obviously do, the more and more chances you have at a mistake compared to a one-play bomb for a score.
Wilson hitting the crossing route there to the aging Devontae Adams. Still very productive, though, in this offense, this prolific offense here for the Colts. And talk about just in the nick of time, what an important moment to get Zach Wilson his upgrades. Even if he regresses after this game, at least in the biggest game of the year, he has abilities to work with for the Colts as they try to win their second Super Bowl. He'll check it down there on first down to A-Chain for a couple. And man, A-Chain, that's prolific there.
Yeah, he's definitely a piece of work. He's quick. He's able to move east-west, let alone north-south.
2nd and 8 here for Wilson. Throwing it once again to the check down. It's Isaiah Likely.
Yeah, Brett, 3rd and 5. We're going to see his abilities here. Zach Wilson on the screen here. He has sideline deadeye, inside deadeye, and quick draw. Well done there to go inside and outside the numbers there for some deadeye accuracies. And then quick draw. Back to you, Brett, 3rd and 5.
Wilson moving up in the pocket. What pocket presence there to move the sticks. Not that many players can do that. They would drift back in the pocket, but Michael steps up in the pocket, gets it down the field to Stroud to get the Colts into the red zone here. Now Wilson, 1st and goal from the 5. A crossing pattern here. He's got Rashid Shaheed wide open for the touchdown.
Yeah, rightfully so. Two teams coming out here and compete, for the gift card and going out there and try to win a title, under their name. Right now, Hayden has one. The Niners, Colts have one. Packers trying to, be the third team to win one, which would then make him tied for first in the league. Because let's be honest here, it goes in real life too. You can be the best player like Lamar Jackson, an MVP, Josh Allen, but until you actually be in a Super Bowl or win a Super Bowl, you can't really get the rights of a title of being so-called the best. So good only goes so far. Even for me, I've been in the divisional round twice, wild card once, haven't really gone to the, even the championship game yet. So I got a lot of work to do in my last 4 years here. We'll see what happens here in the drive for the Packers.
Yeah, an incredible adjustment there on first down. I'm not ahead, right? We're good in terms of...
We should be good right now. I have 427 and 426, Yep.
Okay, perfect. Just making sure. I know last Super Bowl we had a bit of issues with that. So, love here. 2nd and 13, hands off. Robinson once more has a lane. And this is the difference between the Packers and any other team the Colts have played. The commitment to the run. Already 10 carries here for Bijan Robinson in this game. And the Packers move the sticks. Love now, audibling at the line. He uses hurry up there. I like it. Take hold of the momentum in this game. Love, out of the empty set here. Crossing patterns. Great user there. Risky throw, but that's a dart there by Jordan Love to move the sticks once more.
That's an unreal throw, Brett. And I'll see some, I already see some scissor man, some cross man here from the Colts. Undoubtedly a lab scheme here by Michael. It's what makes him one of the better users in this league.
We know Michael loves the lab here, but the lab only goes so far. Wow. I feel like you got away with that. Usually Bijan, I guess that's more of a cut stick than a hit stick, but...
It should be tank, right? Right.
Yeah, I was gonna...
I chewed clock here.
That.
I chewed clock here, Brett. You have to. I mean, I don't care
if
the game feels... I don't care if the game feels too short.
This Colts team is... Wow, a tap pass, Smith! What an evasive move. He had a man in front of him. He used that. It's not a juke. It's not a spin. He used that left stick cut to go upfield and evade the Colts defender there. And now you're under 2 minutes. Last Super Bowl, we saw a bunch of quick scores, a high-scoring game. These defenses are making the offenses earn it today. The defense that gets a stop, gets a takeaway, their team's going to be victorious. Can it be the Colts here, or can the Packers put another 6 on the board before half? 1st and 10 here. Love under center. Bijan in the backfield. It'll be a stretch run to the left. Robinson, though, bottled up in the backfield by Myles Garrett, the star defensive end.
Well, the thing I'll say about that, Brett, is, well done by the Packers offensive coordinator for really trying to fake out the Colts. Hey, motion right, motion right, motion right. Nice try, bitch. I'm going left. The problem is the Colts weren't fooled. His user was there. Just shows you the intricacy of the users of this league, how smart they are. Well done there by the Packers. Even better job by the Colts.
Love, he'll go right back to Robinson. And honestly, I see a lot of similarities between this Packers team and the Packers team in real life, where in real life, they'll just run it down your throat over and over again. They'll get it to Josh Jacobs in the screen game. We're seeing a lot of the same things here. 3rd and 6, Packers chewing clock smartly. If they don't get it, the Colts have 40 seconds, but at least you get 3 points on the board here. 3rd and 6, it'll be an RPO. Devontae Smith, though, has the first down and more. He tried falling down, but he gets tackled out of bounds just short of the goal line. Yeah. I don't know if I agree with that. I might just score. I think I'm just scoring there because nothing's guaranteed, but that shows the respect he has for Michael and the Colts offense. He wants to get a touchdown here before half. Love the QB sneak. He's in for 6.
Yeah, you're able to get 6 points there. The problem is, man screwed you over. You got a bad animation when you try to fall down. He gets tackled out of bounds. The difference is, it still would have been 34 seconds left. The difference from out of bounds and not out of bounds, Colts have two timeouts.
2 timeouts.
Not one, correct. So now what that means is you can have 2 plays in bounds, not one, because I had a situation, in the divisional round, it was actually 7-3 halftime. I was only down 7-3. It could have been worse, but we tackled them in bounds to end the half with the chew clock on, like not chew clock, but like Excel clocks actually on for like no huddles compared to what Mutt and Cut was back at launch this year. Because the clock is actually fixed and not broken, hurry up and 2-minute offenses are actually legitimate to real life standards.
Anyways, the Colts, they're going to have one opportunity here to get a field goal or even a touchdown. You never know with this prolific offense. Their playmakers, they have Wilson now with these abilities. You never know what A-Chain might be able to do down the field. With that speed, can you get him on a little wheel route? Obviously, Rashid Shaheed. If you look at this outside look here. You got A-Chain and Shaheed out there, and he's lucky. That pass probably would have been picked if it got off, but Wilson hits as he throws. Now it's 3rd and 10, and now if you're the Packers, you actually have an opportunity here to potentially get the ball back and get more points up before half.
Yeah, absolutely. This is it. 3rd down. We'll talk after this down, Brett.
Yeah, a lot of basically just flips the whole play there. Michael's just going to cook up an absolutely nasty route scheme here. Is it going to work, though? He's got a corner route there. It's overthrown there by Wilson. When you're trying to hit the receiver as he's making that cut, you're prone to overthrows. The Colts are going to have to punt here. I agree with the call. I'm actually kind of surprised, though, because the Colts is usually pretty aggressive of a player. But it's the Super Bowl, and you don't want to turn it over on downs here. The Packers have 13 seconds left, so you just got to find a way to avoid giving up a big play here.
Yeah, honestly, I would go here for probably at least a 10-yard pass, and you can trust Love to throw it 60 yards for a Hail Mary. All I know is go for a PI, go for a tip, or go for a 2-placer for a field goal. We'll see what they decide to do here.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I would try to get a field goal here. I'm not thinking Hail Mary. I'm thinking, how can I get the ball to around the 40-yard line? I need around 30 yards in 2 plays to set up a field goal attempt. So let's see what the Packers dials up here on 1st and 10. Love back to pass. He'll hit Bijan Robinson. I like that. You get 10 yards. Yeah. You don't want to force a throw that isn't there. Take the yards. Now, if you have a 20-yard pass that you can get here, you can throw it. If not, just throw it away, and you can have a Hail Mary opportunity here.
Yeah, this is it. 9 seconds, you need 20 yards. Good luck. If not, throw that dart 60 yards. Hail Mary.
Yep. Devontae Smith motioning out wide. I like the look here by the Colts here. Just play some cover 4. You don't want to get beat deep. Just have a little blitz look here.
Jeez.
I love the defense there. He's aggressive with it. He says, I have 4 deep blues in case anything goes wrong, but everyone else I'm blitzing because I know what he's doing. He's going to try to throw it over my head, get a 20-yard pass, and set up a field goal. The Colts didn't allow that there, and that's smart coaching by Michael, and that's why he's here. So now it'll be 2nd and 10. Debatably, you can have 2 plays here, but in my opinion, it's Hail Mary range. We'll see what the Packers end up deciding to do here, though. Love, 2 seconds left. 1, it will be a Hail Mary to Devontae Smith. A chance here, and it's picked off. Devontae, he had a chance. He had an opportunity there, return that. But he can't come down with it.
Yeah, and one thing I want to say is Aaron Mitchell, come on in the Discord. Let's go ahead and talk to you in the halftime show. But before he joins us here, we do have to meet this Colts offense, though, really quick. We have the quarterback, Zach Wilson. We also have Devin A-Chan, the running back. As we know, he's so versatile, east to west, north to south. Fullback, no registered fullback for the Colts. Wide receiver X Factor, Rashid Shaheed. We have Devontae Adams and Devontae Stroud, an auto-gen player. Tight end Isaiah Likely, X Factor from Coastal Carolina. Left tackle Jordan Mailata. Left guard Matt Murphy. Center Andre James. Right guard Dawad Jones from Ohio State. And the right tackle Kingsley Sumatia. The second-year player, I believe he is also an autogen player. Maybe he's not, who knows? But actually, I don't think he is. But anyway, back to you, Brett. Aaron Mitchell, are you in the stream?
I am here right now. I am not currently in the correct stream. Give me just a moment here, and I will rejoin you shortly.
Got it, Aaron Mitchell. Really appreciate you. You know, Brett Cott, what is your halftime adjustment for the Colts to come back in this game and win Super Bowl III?
Look, if you're the Colts, you just got to play your game. You know, the Packers played a really smart half offensively. I feel like if you're the Packers, that half went about as perfectly as it could have. You played possession football. You did not turn the football over. You trusted your ground game. You trusted what got you here. And it paid off in a big way there in that first half to control the clock. That's how you beat the Colts. You limit the possessions. If you're the Colts, though, you can tie the game up with a touchdown here. You're in a good spot. You just got to find a way to stop the run. You know the Packers are going to want to run it, so you have to find a way to stop the run or at least slow the run and trust that your defense can pick the ball off in the air. Just get a big takeaway or a splash play, maybe a sack on defense. You need to make him beat you through the air.
Yeah, definitely, Brett. I mean, I would say my big adjustment for them is don't turn the ball over, don't take sacks. What a catch there by Likely, 6'7" every inch. Or he's 6'5" actually, but still. But all I'm going to say, though, with, Zach Wilson, keep doing your game. I would use Achane more. I think he's actually a top 3 running back in the entire league just because of how fast he is. Speed kills, comeback route there, first down, and then some. Give him about 16 yards, move the chains. Brett, here they come. Fee-fi, fo-fum.
Yeah. I think a lot of people would use Achane more, but that's just not the identity of the Colts. That's not who Michael is. He's a gunslinger. He's going to put the ball in the air, and I respect that because it's better to at least know what you're trying to do, know your offensive identity. Anyways, he hits Achane there in the flat. I think Achane does get used, though, because he's the most elite pass-catching running back in this entire franchise. That's his value here to Michael and the Colts is how can I get him the ball through the air? He's not really a runner. That's just how people play. As Wilson, once again, another dart here. And this is an excellent drive to start out the half.
Yeah, it definitely is. First and goal mechanics here. This is where they're going to make it or break the game. Field goals, they help, but unless you lose yards and it's 4th and 6 or worse, I see them going for 4-down territory. You got to punch it in here. We're already halfway almost to the third.
Packers got pressure immediately there. The mid blitz, I like that. Here in the red zone, you can only use it 3 times in a game. I feel like now time to use it. So we see him go a little double mug shell here. This is a coverage look, though. If you ever a lot of Cleveland Guardians baseball, I like the concept of tunneling. A pitcher in baseball often will tunnel their pitches so they look the same as they're coming out. In football, this is what we see here. You give the same double mug look, but the coverage is totally different every single time. Keep your offense guessing, but Michael was not fooled there. He goes back to that cover 3 look out of double mug. Michael finds the open receiver, touchdown Colts.
Yeah, Aaron, are you there now?
I was fighting off some people who were trying to join the call themselves.
Oh, dear God. Well, anyway,
yeah,
Aaron,
about 3 of them joined at one time, started using a soundboard, man. Ooh. But anyways, I mean, I think this game is a prime example of you can't underestimate anybody in this league.
Yeah, you can't. I mean, so Aaron, what's it like playing versus the Packers being as the Bears? And I'm going to show the stream right now, the playoff bracket for the Bears. You were in the NFC Championship. You almost went to your first Super Bowl ever in any online franchise, correct?
Correct.
Aaron, you were close, dude. My heart goes out to you. At least you made a championship game. I made none so far. Or wait, you made 2, haven't you?
I have twice in a row, 1 game away. I will say though, with the Packers here, they are very underrated, and I told him this after our game in week 1, where he outplayed me like time of possession wise. He had 4 times or maybe 3 times the amount of time of possession that I had in that game. I mean, that is his game. I don't think that the Colts were necessarily expecting this style of play.
Right.
To have the entire first quarter gone. And that's what the Packers do at an elite level.
Yeah, and, gentlemen, also notice how no one's turned the ball over yet, because it just shows you, like, when you play a good player, they're not going to just, like, have 3 turnovers. Now, obviously, overthrows, tip passes, throw of a sack picks, and, maybe like a tip catch interception, you can't control that. But, like, these blind reads just go out the window. Maybe you might force a ball if you have to, like 3rd and 18, you're losing, you got to, get a first down, you force a throw. But, like, when you're just playing a 50-50 game right now, doesn't mean that, offenses, wow, they lost their linebacker there, or is that the tackle there?
Left guard.
Yeah, Burgeon. But the thing I'll say, though, is doesn't mean it's too easy, but, like, definitely offense right now is being earned.
I'm run committing here.
Yeah, I would
he
too.
Does not. And
3rd and 1.
The Packers, this is just an excellent drive. Like, he's not necessarily trying to go deep. That's not the Packers game here, but he's keeping the ball on the ground. He's throwing his checkdowns when he needs to. I'll throw a 7-yard crosser to my receiver. As long as it's open, that's smart football here, and that's why the Packers are in control of this game, 14-14, but with the ball, 9 minutes to go, you're in a good spot. And Bijan breaks the tackle, breaks another one. 9 yards there, but what a play there by Bijan.
Yeah, he's the best running back in the league, probably for a reason on paper. I mean, this guy, contextually, he's a 99 overall. Literally, this is going to be tough. Let's see what they can do here on 2nd and 1.
That's a great stop.
What's up, boys?
Hey, AJ, how you doing?
Bijan making a play there, though. Oh, in the first catch. My stream's a little bit behind, though, you guys.
Yeah, that's fine, AJ. But, yeah, Brett.
I'll probably be muted most of the time.
All right, AJ.
He does go to the air here on 3rd down. He has a man wide open down the field, but Jordan Love, he misses the throw. And if the Packers lose this game, that's going to be a play that you're going to look at down the road. 4th and 1, though, the Packers, they're surely going to go for it. What are they going to dial up here?
Well, I'm going to check right now his abilities. Oh, he has no abilities. That's a difference between...
Yeah, he's star.
For being star, you got to give it to the Packers. He's overachieved with having star. I run a zigger and out route here.
4th and 1. Wow!
What play call.
What a play. What pocket...
Dude, is this the real Matthew Kennedy NFL Madden? Dude, big fan.
We just can't escape them, man. The server deafen doesn't work.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Who is that guy? The hell?
I'm not really
Here's what we're going to do.
I'm not.
Wow, Bijan stuffed in the backfield there.
I don't understand.
Oh, that's a good throw. Holy shit.
Anyways, what I was saying was, look at that pocket presence there by Love. He knows the pressure's coming from the left-hand side. He says, I'm going to evade it to the right. I'm going to run a bit back and a bit to the right. I'm going to buy myself some time. The crosser to Smith opens up over the middle over time, and luckily he gets an accurate throw there by Love. That's just a critical 4th down conversion here for the Packers. Yeah. Now headed to the 4th quarter, a lot of long possessions.
Anyone's game. It's a low-scoring game, too, so that's unlike what it is. And
he goes back to the triple option. Bijan, green grass in front of him, inside the 10, down to the 7. The triple option works once more.
That's one of those play calls that, as someone who's in his division, I see that one coming from a mile away, and you saw it in our game just a little while ago. That play was a 6-yard loss, but, if you're Michael, that's not a play call you expect until it blows you in the face and you're cooked.
Back to
Well,
Bijan.
the first thing I'll say as well, gentlemen, is I actually can't believe he only has 84 speed and star dev. Jordan Love is definitely outperforming like his dev. By the way, guys, I locked
absolutely.
the general voice chat is locked to 4 people max, and we're 4 people, so we're good. I mean, kids will be kids, man. I gotta teach high school.
Yeah.
I deal with immature kids all the time.
You know, if I'm the Packers, I'd almost debate going back to that triple option call here, but he won't though. He has a high ball. Dallas Goedert touchdown.
You know, that is
Packers.
the most contextual use of a high ball I have ever seen in my entire life. He throws that right over the linebacker, puts it where only the tight end can reach it. That is smart football, if I've ever seen it.
Dallas Goedert making plays in real life and now in the franchise too. What a couple of days here for Dallas Goedert fans in the chat. 21-14 now. The Colts are going to need an answer, but
Well, the first thing I'll say is, first of all, in this voice chat, we have the Cardinals, AJ, we have the Bears, Aaron, and we almost had 4 playoff teams. No shade to AJ, but he barely missed by 1 game. But right here we have 2 AFC and 2 NFC owners in the call. Gentlemen, the winner of this game is going to take the lead of the NFC AFC conference battle.
Yeah,
I mean, there's some beef going on there between these conferences. Let's see who wins.
Beef, that's funny.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see who wins the conference battle here tonight. If Packers win, NFC has 2. I mean, that's kind of hard to believe considering how sweaty the AFC seems on paper.
Yeah. Yeah, I predicted the Packers make the Super Bowl, and I think I would have had them beating Brett, because I had Steelers Packers as my prediction at the beginning of the year. So I knew.
What a catch.
Definitely Stroud there. Stroud's an
Tough
auto
catch.
gen.
you know that Michael loves his little quarter routes. So you got to
Right? Michael's definitely a good player, though. He knows how to make the reads. He knows how to pass the ball.
I was really looking forward to trying to get a crack at playing against Michael in the Super Bowl. He's very confident in his passing game, and rightfully so. I think that the Bears defense could have had a chance, though. I mean, we usually guard the corner routes pretty well.
Didn't Michael win a Super Bowl with Burrow, though? I'm not sure.
He
He won a Super
It
Bowl.
was
did.
with Burrow.
Yeah.
Year 1.
Having a quarterback.
And then
It
Yeah,
was-
yeah, gentlemen, having a quarterback is so important. My favorite part about franchise single-handedly is the first day of the entire league, the fantasy draft. It's so much fun.
I agree, man.
Because you have so much control over it. I mean, we all know the story. Even viewers watching. I drafted Ronnie Hickman round 1. But at the end of the day, if you have a top 10 pick, you already know you're either getting a franchise defender, corner piece, probably 98, 99 overall player, or you're getting a quarterback. No other player makes sense. Top 10.
I have to agree with that. Here he has A-Chain out of the backfield. That's the value of A-Chain on this team. Now, call me crazy, but if I'm the Colts, I'm trying to think of making this the last possession here of the quarter.
I don't know. If you get a touchdown, you kind of have to take it. But
If you have a touchdown, you have to take it, but actually, there's too many.
There's 3
Time.
timeouts.
Yeah, there's too much time.
Yeah.
And both defenses
Anyways.
are played decent.
Oh, my.
I don't know.
That's a high. Wow, that's
Incomplete. Wow.
almost picked, almost caught. It's a high ball. It's the situation where your receiver is in a position to either catch it or it's out of bounds. You're saying by highballing that, I'm not letting that get picked off. If it's out of bounds,
That's true,
I'll live
yeah.
with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
that was a smart play
that's
by Michael.
kind of a smart decision. Wilson here
Oh, it's throw it away.
motioning. Oh,
No.
that could have been a toe tap grab there, but
That was dangerous. But
Incomplete.
I would
almost worse
argue
for him.
that's on Michael himself. He waited a little bit too long to make the throw. He let his receiver get his feet set and then threw it, and it was just too far outside.
Correct.
Yep, you're right.
3rd and 10.
Oh my god.
Big play here, gentlemen.
What a route
absolutely.
concept this is.
Wilson looking over the middle. Everything's bagged. Even the
Very
wheel
covered
route. His user was right there all
sent the
day
linebacker
for
and he got
Wilson,
the
and he
sack.
sacked Bradley
Unbelievable.
Chubb. Getting home. No huddle
4th
here.
and 18,
4th and
yes, go
18
for it.
for Wilson.
Can Packers
That's
do
one
it?
of the best
Packers get the
pass
stop. Get
defense
off
I've
the
seen
field
in
on
this
4th
league.
down.
I
Holy
maybe would have
shit.
tried firing that wheel route towards the
Oh, I see what Michael's
sideline.
trying to do here. I see what
Oh,
he's
this is
trying to do.
This is Michael's favorite route.
Oh, he's
He's not going to get open.
The comeback,
Oh,
it's
should he-
there.
Reed.
It's there. A-Chain has
Oh my
it. First
God.
down, Colts.
No
That's a
way,
running back
dude.
who
Block on.
understands the situation. He put his life on the line for that first down.
That was a big throw by Zach Wilson and a great catch by the
Under
A-Chain.
pressure, he
Just
has
lost
no
those
fearless.
yards.
He has no fearless, but he has inside sideline deadeye. But I guess sideline deadeye there counteracted the pressure.
Yes, sir.
First and
Is that
10,
what
what's
you're
wrong?
Wow.
It's amazing.
6.
What a read.
Now,
And they will go for their 1 point.
Yeah,
Michael's putting a lot of pressure on
I
his
agree,
defense
you
that
take the
hasn't
extra
really
early.
shown up so far.
You think it's too early to go for 2 here? Or I think it is.
I agree. You
It's
kick the extra
definitely
point.
that weird zone where you don't want to go for 2, but you also, going for 1, especially against a team who manages the clock so well. It's very risky.
Yeah, I go for 1 too, but
I'm curious of your thoughts, but I like the position the Colts are in now because the Packers don't really have the time to stick to that ground game that's gotten them down the field. The Packers are going to have to beat you through the air, and I feel like if you're the Colts, that's what you want. That's a situation you want to be in. You want to trust your pass defense, and I know Michael can dial up some crazy blitz concepts, so maybe I would go into my bag of trips and dial up one of them here on first or second down.
yep, I agree with that analysis. But
I would argue that I disagree. I know that Robinson is absolutely his best player. He's got plenty of time. He can't really chew clock necessarily.
that's good, right?
He has time to
That's a great run fit there by his user.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
see if
I would do
Really
2-minute
one
warning
more
here.
step up.
I would do 2-minute warning here. I would not give the
just in
Colts.
case.
Don't give the Colts too much time.
I agree. Just take it to the warning.
I'm
I'm
Yeah,
not
he's
worried
pretty
about. I'm not worried about time. I'm worried about how can I get my team in the field goal range, and
Yeah.
then I can worry about the clock.
Mhm.
But you don't want to play like you're in field goal range because you're not. You need 40 yards here. Michael,
Yeah.
dialing up pressure here. I love it. I love it. It's a passing
His brain-
situation
yep.
here. He's got a wide
Is
open
it a free
rusher.
rusher?
Love hit as he throws. 3rd and 9.
Okay.
Well, the thing I'll say,
That's one
gentlemen,
of those where
sorry, Aaron, go ahead.
I was going to say that's one of those where Robinson was open, but the
Just came in
only
too
person
quickly.
who could have blocked right there was Robinson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah, and the thing I'll say is when heavy pressure comes, you always have to have a safety blanket. He had it, just didn't throw it in time.
You're right. It was just pressure came too hot. 3rd and 9 now. No. 3rd and 9.
Colts playing
Love.
coverage.
Back to pass here. Levels concept. He's got Devontae Smith.
First down for Smith. Took a big
He
lick,
might
but
be,
he's-
this is something I've noticed in my time playing him. He is willing to wait for your user to decommit from a crossing route to throw it. And most people don't
Yeah.
have the patience for that.
I'm not gonna lie. When I played Packers in season 2, I got smoked, but also my team wasn't very good. I read defense was horrible.
Wow,
He got ran
Bijan.
for like 200. He's on fall for those yards there.
Yeah,
He's kind of playing it safe. He's not. He's trying to milk the clock, and he might take a shot.
Wow,
Or that.
chewing is bold here. Chewing.
It is.
I know.
It is
Worst
very
case,
bold.
you
I
win
like
the-
it, though.
worst case, you win the game. I like the chewing.
LPO.
No,
Wiggins
What a
there for
job,
the
yeah.
touchdown.
Wow,
He
Devonta
fell
Smith.
for it. It wasn't even 3rd down.
Wow.
I mean, if
Innovation.
you really look back at this, if the Colts lose, that could be a defining moment right there.
Yeah, that's a big fall forward animation for Devonta Smith.
He needs about 16
Yeah.
yards, gentlemen, to probably attempt it. I would say 57 or better with the with the meter. You're going to be
Yeah.
iced, and all I'm going to say is this is going to be a big 3 plays, arguably the most important 3 plays here of CKFL year 3.
I would
I
have
agree.
to agree. I mean, it's the Super Bowl. It doesn't
Let's
get more
go.
important than this. 1st and 10 here for Love in the gun. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Let's
man.
see what routes he dials up here. Love looking over the middle. He's got a crosser to Devontae Smith.
He juked him out nicely though. I'm out. Stop and go.
Now you need about six minimum to attempt it, and I think he can do it here. He has a solid probably 2 plays. Here's the worst case scenario for the Packers. The time runs out and you mismatch the clock. You literally don't even attempt a field goal. If you go to OT, you better have at least attempted a field. You better at least attempt a field goal.
He's too smart for that. He's gonna attempt a field goal.
Low-key, I might run it here. I don't know.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't be shocked if he runs this.
Yeah. Or if he gets out of bounds and then runs it to get closer.
This is really hard defense.
And what a play call!
Oh my God!
Robinson gets 10. I would just. I would let that tick.
I don't know about the timeout there.
I would let that tick, but
wow.
That's really tough to do, though. The heat of the moment, your instincts tell you to call timeout. But
well, guys, look,
really tough.
look. Here's what I would do. I would try to do a pass play here, roll to the right, throw it away, waste 3 more seconds, then kick it.
Do that again.
But
and then kick on
why not just let it roll then?
Yeah,
What you're thinking about.
if you run the ball here, it's gonna be the because of realistic 2-minute clock. It goes to overtime. I think it's gonna be
for sure.
I feel like the argument would be, if it was the old clock, you could run it and you could set yourself up in the middle. That's why I love these new clock rules. Now you have to actually try.
Mash protect, roll out.
Oh no!
Whoa! Is that a?
It's a spot foul. Oh my gosh!
It almost. Oh my God!
It was an illegal forward pass, not grounding.
That's not a running clock.
Oh my gosh!
Penalty. All right.
What is he doing?
Michael dialing pressure.
Makeable to very unlikely.
What is he
You gotta
doing?
get out of bounds here. I think. You gotta get a bit closer. 57 is tough with a meter.
What is he doing? I don't understand why you would
Look
do
at all
that.
this freaking pressure. Holy shit.
Well,
Just
guys,
see
I
this
like the throwaway.
Whoa, naked man on the right.
Who's open?
Love just gonna throw it out of bounds. You see,
do that last time. I mean,
bounds, just
you freak.
Oh no!
He's gonna
do it one more time.
One more time.
Do it one more time, or else.
Time.
Do it one more time, because if you miss a field goal, you're giving the Colts a Hail Mary.
A Hail Mary. Yeah, you're right.
I'm not gonna lie. I would QB contain here. I mean, I wouldn't let him roll out of this pocket.
Of course.
Yeah,
yes,
that's a good
Aaron,
call,
yes.
Good call.
If Devontae Smith has some sort of ability to get a zig route, that's the only thing I would be willing to look at here. Anything else?
Up on him too,
Just throw it away. Just throw it away.
What?
Oh, what are you doing?
What a horrible lapse by the Packers.
I mean, that is, if you lose, I mean, that's probably, that's not worse than Malcolm Butler, but, let's be honest here. I mean, if you're,
I'm at a loss for words, man. What is
that's
he
ridiculous.
Doing? He just tried to blew the game.
Also, if you're the Colts,
we're going to overtime.
Colts got to run a Hail Mary there. Brett Cott, you know it. It happened me versus you. 80-yard Hail Mary, tip.
You don't gotta bring that up.
Yeah, but look, I mean, look.
That's trauma.
Look, I don't
Let's
agree.
See what happens in the coin toss.
Look, gentlemen, I don't agree with the Packers and the turnover, but I'm with the Colts as well with messing up as well. You got to still run a Hail Mary. It could go 70 yards, really 60, but then a tip catch or a PI. You have to throw a Hail Mary there. He just threw a check down. I disagree there. It's Madden football. We've seen Hail Marys with franchise play now. You've seen clips on Facebook and Twitter. You have to throw a Hail Mary there. Wilson has the arm. I think a missed chance there for the Colts. But, guys, back to you.
I mean,
one thing I will say.
Very importantly, going into OT, the Packers start with the ball. The Colts won the toss and elected to kick.
Smart.
With the new OT rules, that is a very smart decision.
One thing I will say, though, Matt, is that if you do throw a Hail Mary and he gets undercut, he has a chance to return it for 6. So.
He does, but I would still take the chance.
It's very slim, though.
Right.
Yeah, I will catch. I know, yeah.
Little tap pass there, Devontae
That's
Smith.
a nice play.
I mean, the chat is just going crazy right now. If I threw a Super Bowl like this, I'd never play the game again. That might have been the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Especially
there
$25.
Green Bay.
Yeah,
this is if you're Green Bay, you can't let that affect your mentality right here. This is the drive to your life. You get a touchdown here, and you go get a stop, and you're the Super Bowl champion. Everything's okay. You can't be rattled right now in the biggest moment. Love here, shotgun, 3rd and 5. He's going to be back to pass. He's going to have a crossing pattern here. And he throws a pick. Throws another pick. What?
He had the inside. He went for the one left to right. He had the in route right to left. So it's a wrong read there by Love. He even could have scrambled to the left. Michael may win his 2nd Super Bowl, and it's going to be a Malcolm Butler moment for CKFL history here in CKFL 3.
Wow. I think what's so diabolically bad about the entire sequence was on, I think it was 1st down.
That's insane.
I'd run
he goes out and he loses, not only loses yardage, but he does it on his own mistake, throwing it past the line.
One thing I will say though, it's not a gimme field goal from third.
It's not iced. It's not. Now, gentlemen, I'm gonna say one more thing though. One more thing. How the Packers lost the game was it was a 1st down, 17, 16, 15. The clock. First of all, big pass there. Achane
sets it up in the middle of the field. Yep. I'm setting my field goal. But guys, out there right now, you're never gonna get better field position in the middle of the field.
He's running in here.
Or I guess you run it, you fall down in the middle.
I won't even run it here.
Easiest field goal possible.
I won't even run it. I'll just send the kick.
You could fumble here. Yeah, I mean, Achane, I'm not even sure if he has
Michael, he's got a ticket.
You run to the left here. You run to the left so you can get in the middle of the field. He's just going to send his field goal unit out there.
He's going to be iced, though. I don't know if that wasn't iced, actually. I've called it too early.
This is an opportunity.
It will be iced.
It is iced.
To win Super Bowl 3
is good.
The Colts have won Super Bowl 3.
Michael and the Colts.
Oh my gosh! With the music.
That's crazy.
Oh my! What an ending! This game was over. How did that happen?
What game.
Something that we mentioned earlier in the game was the Packers' ability to manage the clock at an elite level. And then in a situation where it matters the most,
he makes
the most questionable decision 3 out of 4 times.
If you remember what I said earlier, I said if you're the Colts, you're going to want to make the Packers beat you through the air. He got the Packers into that situation, whether that's by a little bit of luck or in overtime, a little bit of skill, and the Packers were not able to do it. What a win here for the Colts to get their 2nd Super Bowl in 3 seasons.
Well, I'm going to say, gentlemen, I'm going to say one thing here. I'm going to say one thing. How they lost it was, again, 1st down with 17 seconds left. You don't pick a play. You let it tick. 16, 15. If Colts call timeout, fine. Okay. But all you do is you wait till that clock goes under 10, then call timeout, kick it from the 34-yard line. It would have been a 51-yarder. I mean, even if he throws the ball away, it's a 57-yarder, which is doable. In franchise, definitely. Ultimate Team, probably not as much, iced. But, wow. I mean, I really can't believe it. It's probably a Malcolm Butler moment forever here. Michael's going to replay this pick here. He had the guy from right to left. Straight middle of your screen. Hopefully right there, right to left. Yep. And he went left to right. So, it is what it is. He also could have scrambled left. So, open pocket.
That was one hell of a game, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah, so we are going to go ahead here. I'm going to leave this Twitch stream. I am now back in the game, gentlemen, on the screen. We are right now going to do a 10-minute special coverage. So for those of you who are in the stream and you're an outsider, join us here. Ultimate Team coming up next. If you are in the franchise, then obviously stay. We're going to go over retirements and also just dev downs that we see and notice around the league. So here we go, everyone.
Now, I do have one question.
Yes, Aaron.
Are we going to let Michael in for his post-game interview?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if we want to, we definitely can. Let me go ahead and change the settings here on the thing.
What's up? Oh, well, you missed that.
Just last year we saw an offensive onslaught. This year it was a bunch of slow drives, long developing drives. The Packers really dominated the game and lost. So that just shows how good of a user Michael is in this league. Good for him on getting his second trophy.
Yeah, he can definitely join up.
Another Super Bowl won.
Hey, Michael, or just a hey fucker. Hey, Michael, how you doing?
Yeah, I remember when you said you were gonna beat me, but I beat you twice on that.
Michael, don't you worry, man. Dude, I will be back next year. But all I'm gonna say, Michael, welcome in, 2-time champion here in the CKFL. Definitely later tonight you'll get your PayPal, $25. Michael, tell us right now what's going through your head, and be honest, what was going through your head as well on that Packers field goal blunder.
I was nervous. Really nervous. You know, the Packers were running the ball all game. I didn't know how to stop it, okay? I was doing my 3-4 odd. Usually it works against the run, but I guess B.J. Robinson's just different. So, you know, he kept getting these, holes, and he kept breaking tackles. Of course, I got bailed with that illegal forward pass. You know,
5 yards is huge there in that situation.
And I'm going to be honest, I thought, you know, he was going to kick it, you know? But, you know, it's I looked at his record before game. You have to, it's yeah, he can make it, but he might miss it because, you know, I iced him. So he had to throw it, you know what I'm saying? He ran out of clock, though, because he chewed too much. You know, if he didn't chew the clock, I think he wouldn't be in this position. He would have probably got enough time and won the game. But, you know, chewing the clock so early on, instead of getting down the field and, you know, making sure.
Well, even then, I mean...
That's what I was saying.
Well, for me, the reason why I did that was because just how defense was at a premium that game. He wanted to just get barely in range and then just kick it and just end the game or overtime. His mistake, I think, was just at the 34-yard line, why try to force a pass? Or wait, no. He was at the 40-yard line, right? He threw a pick. He threw a pick and stuff, but I don't think it's worth the risk of a pick or even a catch in bounds. I don't think it's worth it for 5-6 yards compared to just throw it away, 57-yarder, you know, I mean, I don't know. It is what it is.
I kind of agree with that. But Michael, one thing I will say to you: congrats on winning the second Super Bowl. Congrats on $25, and you are one hell of a player, man. I gotta give you respect when it's due. Man, I know I bet Matt against you in the primetime game, but I'm probably never gonna bet against you ever again, bro.
All I can say is, you know, it's just the Packers play a very unique run defense or run offense I've never seen before. So, you know, when you go against the number one run D, you know, you're going to try your best, obviously, to stop a really good run offense. Of course, you know, we couldn't do that good during the game. We just allowed him to possess the clock most of the time, of course. You know, just kind of got bailed out, you know what I'm saying? It's like the legal forward pass, put him back. He had to kind of throw it to even, you know, get closer in range. It would have probably been a miss, honestly. So, you know, I understand the situation. It's just, I don't know. It's like he chewed clock too early. You know what I'm saying? He should have just at least tried to get points, you know, in my opinion, and stop me on defense. Because I would have no time.
Alexander, are you in here, Alexander?
I don't think he is.
Either way,
can you guys hear me? You guys hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, dog. Yeah,
okay. Hold on. Give me a minute here. I'm seeing the comments and I'm like, holy geez, my goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to have a chance to... I know some people in the Discord have seen...
What I'll say is, if people are going to say I choked, it wasn't the interception. That's not where I choked, because I had no confidence I was going to make the field goal. I probably chewed clock a little bit too much at the end of the stretch. But when I called the timeout, because even at the 35 where I was at originally, I still wasn't very confident at all when I was going to get iced. I'm just not good when it comes to getting ice and making the kicks.
Me neither, man.
I was honestly trying to get an extra couple yards on top of that. That's why I call it timeout with 17 seconds left. And, oh my God, Jordan Love, I wish I had, dashing deadeye or something. I make that throw at Josh Allen all the time in MUT, but that throw, it just came back inside too much. I thought that was at worst going to go out of bounds, but just stayed in bounds. So
honestly, Packers, you played one hell of a game, dude. I'm really happy for you. You made the Super Bowl. You had a great season. I predict you made the Super Bowl. You almost won it, dude. That's
okay. That's okay. Obviously, I wanted to win. I was about the $25. I I was gonna tell Matt to donate it to the ASPCA or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, nice.
Or
That's
something
cool.
like that.
Like the pets.
Yeah, I didn't care about the
Nice.
money.
Damn, Michael,
That's
you're
awesome,
a
man.
terrible person. You just
Shit.
I don't know, Matt. I'm sorry, Matt. Well, I guess just give him $25 too. You know, it's like might as well, yeah.
No, you keep it. You won. And then the overtime, oh my God. I usually when I get my quarterback to like start like sliding to the left, that route does not get jumped usually, but he was in a good spot in the zone. He just sat there and he just jumped it.
He was.
I guess my question to you then at the end of regulation is if you don't feel confident kicking from the 35, that kind of changes my whole mentality when I'm play calling because you ran the ball there. And I feel like
I was making sure there was no chance like at all that you were getting the ball left because like it's like a Hail Mary, like getting a tip or pass interference, something stupid. I've had that happen like 3 times this year. So I was like, you're not getting the ball back. I'm getting the last no matter what it is, even if it's not the best spot. Obviously, I should have had a better mentality because you have a better offense. So I should have tried to won in regulation and not let it go to overtime. And then the coin toss didn't help me either because obviously I had to score a touchdown there if I was going to have any chance.
Michael, you played great defense in that game. I'll always give you that too. You played phenomenal. Both of you played great defense.
I play okay defense. I think I'm above average, but it's not really the defense. It's not letting the opponent have that many possessions, and that was what makes it makes it seem like they don't have that many points because they only get like a few possessions. Right. That's my goal.
Yeah, smart man.
I wasn't used to that. You know, it's like possessing the ball for like I don't know how much time, but like basically the entire game.
Usually if I'm able to,
lose, the 3 play calls is limited. So like I can't use that formation with that certain plays anymore because I'm limited to like 3 per play. So I can't anymore.
If I'm able to establish a ground game with Bijan and I'm able to chew a lot of clock and stuff, that usually, especially with a passing opponent, that usually throws them off. They usually try to force something because they want to like make up for the time they lost. That usually helps me out. I usually get a couple interceptions, but you're like by far the best at not making stupid throws. You always good at like maneuvering in the pocket and just there's always someone open in your scheme. It's like impossible to stop.
You love to see this good sportsmanship, man. Matt, are you gonna sim the
Yeah, I am gonna sim, guys. Well done for the post-game interview. We are gonna sim here for a quick 5-10 minute show here, going over the devs and all that stuff, the dev regressions. One thing we do for viewers at home is that we have dev regression on. It pretty much means you have a chance to have some dev downs. That way you're not grandfathered in, and you have like a 38-year-old with the X Factor he's grandfathered in. So obviously it makes it more fun. Here we go. Advance, off-season, force advance, no need for injuries. Here we go, guys. Who's getting dev down? Please don't be Michael Penix.
Bob Garrett, when he gets dev down, I'm quitting this.
I defend your ring.
He's gonna
come on, dog.
Michael Penix better not get superstar. Wait, is the most you can do 1 dev down or could go 2?
No, dev down's already happened, man. What's it called? Kittle went down to superstar, so dev down's already happened. So yep, everything's still the same. Oh no, Mark Cooper went down to normal. He regressed too. Shit.
Yeah, see,
went up to X
becomes
Factor,
an X Factor, and then he becomes a star. What the hell?
Holy shit!
Let's go. Penix is still X Factor. Fuck yeah.
Oh my god, my quarterback kept my quarterback's the X Factor.
Oh, we're good. Okay, we're good.
Nice.
Okay, so
Yaya went down to normal. Randy's still a star.
Whoa, Lewis Seen is star dev.
Matt.
How is Lewis Seen star dev from X Factor?
Matt.
Oh, that's the problem, Matt.
It's like I get Shaheed up to X Factor. He was a superstar.
That shit did not kill me, but
Matt, just have a question.
Dude, I'm chilling.
Do we get a test back for players who won like things like best O lineman and stuff like that, or no?
Yeah, I'm not totally sure.
Like all my superstar, all the players that I got obviously are like I know Chris Jones obviously was gonna.
All right, no one else though for me, thank God. No one else for me, thank God.
Come on, bro, he's the next factor all the way to star. Like what the spot?
One question, Matt. Are you doing anything in staff league or not? Really?
For me, staff week.
Oh no! I mean, like, are we simming past staff week or no?
Yeah, JC Ward lost his dev with 8-9.
We'll probably sim in a half hour because we have like some storylines. Dude, what the
fuck? Why are we simming tomorrow, too? I'm free. What do you think?
I think everyone got fucked here,
Well, guys, I think when we sim, it could only be worse for you, not better. So, I mean, I lost one. Lewis Scene's only 27. I don't is it actually random? Is it actually random?
Why did my right tackle one offensive lineman of the year go up in superstar Devin to back down to star?
How long are you doing for resign?
What?
18 hours.
Shit, I might have been able to make it. I have to go to bed soon.
Aaron
had the best.
Jacob's a star.
I'm typing it.
All my defenders.
Yeah.
I don't like my
Can we sim like 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to sim in like 15 minutes.
Okay.
So,
my defense not that bad, but, all the others are still pretty good. Hopefully he lasts.
Guys, so people in this Discord and watching from home, if you're in the league, make sure you go on right now, because also there's like a press conference for me, other stuff.
I hate doing
coach moves, whatever. So get that done in 15 minutes, and we're going on the re-sign players.
I will give me a sec.
So did anyone in this Discord have a weird dev down? I mean, Lewis Seen now.
Yeah, I did. My old lineman won offensive lineman of the year. He went back down to star dev when he was at superstar.
I'm not doing the press conferences. That shit will lower your morale.
DK Metcalf from X Factor to star. There's no
way.
No. That's so dumb.
Raheem was X Factor, now he's star.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. JC Horn went down to
my X Factor corner. My X Factor corner went down to star. He's 20.
Yeah, at least Jared versus star in X Factor.
Zach Wilson's still a superstar, but
this is why I don't understand why everyone pre-fired their trades.
Forgot about that.
You're gonna get fucked over at pre-firing trades. Like, you might as well not even bother talking about trades before you see how.
But Matt, if someone won like offensive player, like let's say a player won best at their position, right? Are they able to get their dev back, or did he leave?
I mean, there is no rule for that. If we want to change that for if it keeps happening year after year, we may have to make a rule, but it'll probably have to be for next year for Madden 26, where if someone wins an award, like if you get an MVP at an award and he gets dev down, then he can be dev back up. But I mean, I think it's all random chance. Lewis Seen led the league in picks, not like an award. It was like stats. He did great. So guys, I think it is random.
Yeah, I mean, also has to do with age too, I think. But he's still young though.
Yeah, Seen's 27. Guys, Cam Hayward retired. Huge news for me for the contract. Cam Hayward retired. That's huge for me.
But what's his name? I'm trying to think of it.
My X Factor corner was a X Factor, now he's a superstar. So it's like,
what the hell?
My rookie.
The Bucks are receiving Joe Burrow for Chase Young, a second, a third, a first, and a first. Holy smokes, that's crazy.
Oh, wow. Amen.
That trade needs to be canceled. That's kind of
check marks. It's already over. You can accept that right now if you wanted to.
Is Greg accepting that shit? Greg's accepting it because he's.
Hey man, don't diss on my rebuild. Don't diss on my rebuild, man.
That's the Bucks.
Well, I guess there's no future in for Bucks.
Hey, whoa.
Greg saying no to our trades, like he didn't completely dismantle his team, is crazy.
I don't know what I'm not playing.
At value, even.
I'm win now. Fuck a first round pick. I'm win now.
Damn.
Aaron, I think you gotta figure. It's like bunt together.
Coach K, you did it. Why would you do that?
What?
You did the conferences. Oh, he did the conferences. It's his biggest splash. Oh no.
Bro. Whoa. You making fun of me, dude? I did the splash.
No, I'm not making fun. I'm not saying making fun of you. It's just you usually lose morale after doing those conferences.
No, I have a trade. I have a trade lined up, so I'm getting an 87 DT.
Matt, can you go vote on my other trade?
Yes. So,
I need at least somebody to vote something on it, so it shows up in a separate message.
Aaron, are you sending it for us or me?
What do you mean?
For our trade.
I voted on yours, Aaron.
Aaron, are you backing out of my trade?
No, I already sent it.
Oh, got it. Okay, yeah. So me and you can't vote on it.
No. I have another one with the Bucks.
All right. So here's how I'm gonna end the stream, and then end it for right now for here. Dev regressions. Big takeaway for me is Lewis Seen to start Dev, which is bullshit. But to be fair, it's not too late for get him superstar. I'm glad I kept my running back and quarterback. You know, obviously Pitts too, and you know whatever. Also, Casey got X factor for me. So pass rush X factors actually matter more than the DBs because if you get unstoppable force, bro, from sacks, it's pretty good. So did any quarterbacks get dev down like in the chat in like the lobby or like any quarterbacks?
I got
get
dev up. I got 2 dev ups. I got my 4th round rookie is now an X factor. I have no arguments. We are good.
Wow. Yeah, guys. So I'm gonna sim here in about 5-10 minutes, and then we have the off. It's just re-sign for probably until 5 off. And we'll probably do 5 or 5:30. So. And then we'll start the offseason for tomorrow. So